The core contradiction of the whole F9 is originated from a Japanese scientist couple. They invent a supervirus named Ares. Ares can hack into all databases in the world. If it is loaded into the satellite, it can control the weapon system of the whole Earth. Therefore, whoever controls this thing can become Thanos. For safety, the scientist couple split the starter into two parts and lock the starter's secret key into their daughter Elle's DNA. Mr. Nobody knows about this and comes to Tokyo to find Han, hopes he can carry on the unfulfilled wish of Wonder Woman and continue to work for him. That's right, Wonder Woman was Mr. Nobody's person during her lifetime. For the sake of Wonder Woman, Han agrees to cooperate. His mission is to steal Ares. The night when Han completes the mission, the scientist couple is killed by another force. Han adopts the daughter Elle and teaches her fighting skills. This girl's power of understanding is very high, the pupil surpasses the master. After all, we all have seen Han's fighting level. Nobody needs to know about this. No one. Not long after, Mr. Nobody plans the Tokyo racing explosion to let Dike and Han cooperate to perform a good show. Han has become a dead agent since then. Among many agents of Mr. Nobody, there is still a ruthless character. He is Dom's younger brother and Mia's brother Jakob. With the help of Jakob, Mr. Nobody catches Cypher, who lost and escaped in F8. But on the escorting way, Jakob betrays and takes Cypher away and causes the airplane crash of Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody asks Ramsey for help, so Ramsey, Roman and Tage go to find Dom. Dom originally doesn't want to participate in the war, but it's his family after all, and the clues show that all seems to be related to Han. Just like that, Dom's family force assemble on the road again. They follow the signal and go to somewhere in Spain, very quickly find the wreckage of a plane and half of Ares hidden in it, but can't find Mr. Nobody's body. At this moment, the shots sound, the mercenaries fight around all the way. After a devastating and horrendous battle, Dom's family force is unscathed and the mercenaries are wiped out. Especially Roman 1v10 doesn't lose blood basically sets the sacred drama tone of F9. After that, 5 people and 4 cars enter the minefield. Except Roman's armored car is infected, all the others succeed in hiding from the mines. On the other hand, the mercenaries' cars are blown to pieces, so the driver skill of our side is first rate in the world. After the minefield, Jakob comes and steals away half of Ares, then starts to Fast and Furious with Dom. Dom races with Jakob and also avoids the bombs in waves of the enemy's fighters. However, there is an abyss ahead. Jakob takes the lead in playing the engine relay. Dom's family force doesn't have a magnetic force plane, but Dom's car is a plane itself. This muscle car has rolled over to almost falling apart, but it's wonderful that 2 normal people are unscathed. So why does Jakob go against his brother? First of all, Jakob thinks that his father likes his brother more. His brother is the only favor and Dom has been very excellent all the time, so as a younger brother, it's hard to not be envious and full of hate. At the same time, Dom thinks the car accident that his father died in was because his younger brother did something with the car. Jakob is the culprit in the death of his father. So these 2 brothers haven't talked with each other for many years, but this time, hearing the secret from Mr. Nobody, Jakob decides to take Ares and put his all into the fight. He not only wants to overshadow his brother's limelight but also wants to be the overlord of the world. Jakob returns to the base and joins with his partner, who is also his sponsor Otto. 2 people, one contributes money, one contributes strength, plus Cypher the hacker are 3 villains of this movie. Cypher quickly finds the other half of Ares hiding in London. Having no time to lose, Jakob and Otto start off immediately. On the other side, Dom's family force comes to Mr. Nobody's secret base at the Caspian Sea. After Ramsey analyzes the all-around situation of the battlefield, they are divided into 3 roads. The first road, Dom goes to London to catch Jakob. The second road, MIA and Letty go to Tokyo to find clues to Han and the secret key. The third road, the Black brothers Roman and Tage go to Germany to find an old friend that can support with technology. This old friend is the protagonist of F3. At that time, Han's apprentice Sean is working on new technology. It's putting the rocket on a racing car to make the racing car have the speed of a rocket, even can fly into space. This idea will play an important role later. My ass is on fire now. In London, Dom first finds Magdalene, follows Magdalene's clues and successfully finds Jakob. But Jakob has soon prepared, tells the special police to arrest him quickly, but unexpectedly one of the special police is Laser, who Dom had met in Dominica many years ago. Laser gives Dom the pistol with Jakob's fingerprint. Using it, he can lock Jakob anytime. As expected, Ramsey monitors Jakob's appearance in Edinburgh and she has already got the other half of Ares. Dom's family force quickly attacks, encircles and intercepts. In the process, 2 Black brothers accidentally get a super weapon, violent magnets. Ramsey uses the magnet to collect Jakob and his car, then they return to the Caspian Sea base. At the same time, the third group with Han and Elle return in triumph. Han tells everyone about his magic of returning from death. Just after saying, Otto brings people to launch a surprise attack. They rescue Jakob and take the secret key L. My past found me. Long time, Dom. To cover the retreat of teammates, Dom falls into the bottom of the well with the enemy. When Dom's soul goes out of his body, he meets his father. A soul conversation proves Jakob's previous statement that his father sacrificed voluntarily due to liabilities. Jakob did do something with the car, but it was instructed by his father. At that time, Jakob didn't know at all, and that action could be disguised as a racing accident so he could get compensation. Therefore, Dom has misunderstood his younger brother all these years. While being in a daze, Letty jumps into the well and saves Dom. On Jakob's side, everything is ready. Ares' plan is officially started. When the rocket is shot into the sky, Jakob and Otto get into the extended armored car, ready to dock date at any time. Dom's family force also works along both lines. First is the two black brothers. They fly to the sky on Sean's rocket car, want to destroy the satellite before the data docking is completed. The rest install violent magnets on all cars, prepare to fight to the end with Jakob's armored car. With the help of magnets, the battle is much easier. One press, the enemy is drawn over. Another press, the enemy is ejected 100 meters away. In short, it's a spark with lighting operation. Except for the extended armored car, all the other enemies are solved. At the same time, the secret key L is also rescued, but just when the final battle is about to begin, a scene of the drama happens. That's when Otto gangs up with Cypher behind Jakob's back. After all, Jakob is just a soldier. Otto has money, Cypher has the technology, and the Ares plan has already been started. Now the team doesn't need Jakob anymore. Just like that, Otto arranges a big guy to solve Jakob. Jakob is indeed not the big guy's opponent. Dom and MIA rescue him at the critical moment. After all, they are brothers and Dom has forgiven his brother. MIA hints, tells Jakob to drive the orange Toyota away, but he turns around, comes back. Otto, you are cruel, don't blame me for being unfair. Then Jakob and Dom team up to use the magnet to turn the armored car upside down. Dom and Ramsey take the opportunity to get into the car to get Ares back. At the same time, the two black brothers in the sky have also smashed the satellite with the rocket car. Up to this point, the Ares plan is completely immersed. Cypher sees and feels angry. She drives the unmanned drone again to rush into the battle. This is another fight between Dom and Cypher. Dom gets the opportunity that a dragon wags its tail. He uses a carriage to withstand the bombing. The carriage is blown up and hits the drone. Just 1 second before the explosion, Dom jumps out of the car and escapes. Otto in the carriage is basically hopeless, but Cypher is still at large. Dom and Jakob agree to forget previous disagreements. Just like Brian had let go of Dom back then, now Dom also let go of Jakob. The two black brothers are rescued by the astronauts from another country. Everything is happy. It's time to raise glasses and celebrate. There is a seat left next to MIA that belongs to the owner of the blue GTR. Well, the story of Fast and Furious 9 ends here. I look forward to the wonderful comeback of Shaw in Fast and Furious 10, and even look forward more to see the owner of the GTR even just for a few seconds.